course, and he came into the league, and he was supposed to be John Elway. He was as highly touted a prospect as we have had at the quarterback position in about as long as we can remember. And it has been some ups and some significant downs. Peter, what would be a success story for Trevor Lawrence this year?
That next July, we're back here doing the top 10 quarterback list, and there's not a question in our minds that he is in that group. The fact that he isn't even mentioned in that group is a major black eye. The fact that he isn't even considered one of the
Yo, what it do, man? Welcome to another episode of Li+Sports, man. And today we're talking Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And as you can hear in the video, we're trying to figure out why. Why isn't Trevor Lawrence a top 10 quarterback? He's getting paid like one, but he's not in the same breath as Burrow, Jackson, Allen, and of course the great Mahomes. Before we get in this video, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and please leave all comments below. Now let's get into it.
the next great young quarterbacks is a major black eye. And I think the fact that they traded a future first-round pick to move up 2 spots to pick a wide receiver / defensive back so that they have some sort of franchise player that the fans can gravitate around and say, that's our guy, was a statement without making.
Totally agree. Because at the end of the day, the quarterback is supposed to be the face of the franchise. And the fact that the Jacksonville Jaguars had to go out and draft Travis Hunter to make the face of the franchise is definitely a slap in the face of Trevor Lawrence.
A statement outright against Trevor Lawrence. You don't make that trade if you're not looking for some sort of splash or some sort of kickstart to a new era with a new coach and a new general manager. I don't know what to make of Trevor Lawrence right now, and that's a shame because, to your point, with the exception of maybe Andrew Luck, I don't know if I've ever covered a more no-doubt, no-brainer first overall pick in this league.
What do we say all the time, Greeny? What do we say all the time on the desk about the fact that organizations ruin players as much as players ruin themselves? What is this, his third coach now that he's on right now?
Yeah.
Comes into the league with Urban Meyer, then switches to Doug Peterson. Now Liam Cohen's got him. Look, the one thing that has always struck me about...
Do you agree with that? Do you agree that the fact that Trevor Lawrence is on his third head coach has affected his play? I would give him that excuse, but also there have been times where the plays that he made, the judgments that he make on the football field, to me has nothing to do with coaching. It has everything to do with him. And sometimes he does rely on his big arm. He doesn't rely on his athletic ability, but it could be very much that Trevor's on his third head coach has definitely affected his game.
About Trevor, when I talked to him, and I've got a chance to talk to him numerous different times, is his process, especially his process as it relates to dealing with adversity in game when it's happening to him. I remember asking him, hey, look, what do you go through? Like, what is your way in order to get back on track and to really kind of get your mind back focused? And he really struggled with that question about, like, do I have a consistent process? Do I have a way to kind of right the ship in my own mind so things don't start to snowball? And I think, maybe not having some of the answers in that regard, and on top of the fact that there's been so much change and uncertainty surrounding him, it just has not done the young man any favors at all. I mean, Doug Peterson tried his damnedest to get him back on track after that just disaster.
But also, let's be honest, bad quarterback play get coaches fired. I heard Unc say that on Nightcap. If your quarterback is not consistent, the coach will get fired, the GM will get fired, and the quarterback will get released.
Of a regime that he came into the league with Urban Meyer. And now Liam Cohen gets a shot at it, who did a great job with Baker Mayfield, right? There were many people ready to throw in the towel on Baker Mayfield, and look at him now. He's a dark horse MVP candidate this year. It's not to say that Trevor can't get it right, but I think for him, it starts up here. And they got to stop changing everything around on this guy all the time.
So confidence is the word I use when it comes to Trevor Lawrence. And when you're playing that position and so many eyes are on you, if you mess up, right, how you face adversity, you still supposed to feel like, hey, I'm that damn guy.
Right.
Yeah, I made a mistake. I'm going to come back and I'm going to make a difference. It's like things sink. You know what I mean? And they don't get better, and he gets down on himself. So confidence is number one. And here's what really bothered me. Last week on Get Up, we had a question. Is Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball going to hinder the development of Trevor Lawrence?
Okay, we're going to stop it right there real quick. And before we get out of here, man, let's take a look at a little bit of Trevor Lawrence's career so far and see what we got here. Okay, as you can see right here, and I'm sorry, my picture cut it out a little bit, but as you can see in 2021, his first year, 36, 41, 12 touchdowns. I'm sorry, 12 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, 71 quarterback rate. So his rookie year he got off to a little a slow start, as most rookies do. No rookie come in and just tear it up from day one. But as you can see, the very next year, in 2022, man, he very much improved, completing 66% of his passes, throwing for over 4,000 yards, 5 touchdowns, to only 8 interceptions. And then look at that quarterback rating, 95.2, which is, as you can see on the screen, the best of his career. And then the next 2 years, 2023, again, 4,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 14 picks, got an 88.5 quarterback rate, more than serviceable, more than capable to be an NFL starter in the NFL. So I'm sorry for that. I apologize for that. So as you can see on the screen, 21 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 88.5. That was 2023. Then last year, he was injured. He didn't play the whole season. 60%, only 2,000 yards, 11 touchdowns, 7 picks, 85.2 quarterback rating. So Trevor Lawrence, as you can see, these stats, while like I say, they are good mid-level, as I would say, quarterback stats, but they're not elite. He did have the 1 year in 2022 with the 25 touchdowns with over 4,000 yards, but outside of that, like they were saying, we're wondering and trying to figure out why Trevor Lawrence is not a top 10 quarterback. And one of the main reasons why might be why. Again, they're paying you $55 million. And for you not, I don't know if Trevor has a playoff win. I don't remember Trevor ever winning a playoff game. For you being in the league now, this is going to your 5th year, no playoff wins. You're not considered a top 10 quarterback. You're not considered elite. And like they said in the video, the fact that they had to go out and draft Travis Hunter and make him the face of the franchise after drafting you number 1 and giving you $275 million, $55 million a year. The Jacksonville Jaguars are quite disappointed in Trevor Lawrence. They thought by now, every year, at least since his rookie year, that they would be in Super Bowl contentions, that they had not a top 10, but that they had a top 5 quarterback. And it definitely has not panned out for Jacksonville. To me, this is a big year for Trevor. I'm not going to go so far as cut, but I truly believe if he don't have a big year this year, Jacksonville will be in the market as far as drafting or bringing another quarterback in next year to compete with Trevor. Eventually, after 2 or 3 years, he'll be off the books anyways. So that's just my opinion. Hopefully, Travis Hunter come in and give him some spark. They also have some other weapons on their team. So no excuses this year. There's no excuses this year. I get it. This is his 3rd head coach, but at the end of the day, when somebody giving you $275 million and they're paying you $55 million a year, at the end of the day, they want to see results. And in the NFL, the results is simply playoffs and Super Bowls. That's it. If you're not competing for that, your contract eventually will become a big waste of money, not only to your owner, not only to your coaching staff, but to your teammates, and then the number one people, the fans. The fans are not going to go for that. And to be honest, the fans don't want to hear about your 3rd head coach. They do not want to hear that. They see that contract. They want results, Trevor. That's it. Well, to the next time, Li+Sports. You already know.